ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a roller shoot or whatever the fuck it is. And I could not be more excited, man. Let me tell you. We're gonna link up and we're gonna go from San Antonio to New Braunfels. We're actually going to Buc-ee's, which is actually really fucking cool because I've been wanting to do a ride out there today. And well, here we go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go to the meetup spot, and then from there we're gonna go ahead and take off from there. Yeah. It's hot.
She's out the shop.
I know, right? Let's fucking get it, baby. get it, baby! Say that I know I'd be posting some wild shit on my TikTok and everything, you know. I know I do, and all of it is just all in good fun, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, if I offended you, I mean, I don't give a fuck if I offended you or not, but you know, like, it's just, I just like to have a little fun here and there, you know what I mean? But I want to tell y'all something, you know, like, I was seeing somebody, right? Well, I wouldn't even say seeing, I would just say, like, I was talking to somebody, and, you know, I told God, I was like, God, like, if she's not for me, like, if you don't think she's the one for me, my man, like, can you go ahead and, just take her out, not, like, unalive her or anything, like, holy shit, but, like, just, take her out of my life, you know what I mean? Like, take her out of my life so I can focus on finding, you know, the one who is for me. And the next day, you know, I got that text, I just want to focus on myself and my job and all that extra shit, you know, the usual shit, man. So I was like, alright. I was a little bit in my feelings because, you know, I really thought like she was genuine, and like, you know, I was like, damn, maybe, you know, maybe she's it and this and that. And but anyway, so that ended up happening, right? Well, that ended up ending basically. And you know, like I said, my bike was in the shop for a while, and we waited over a month just for the parts to come in, you know. And you know, I prayed to God. I was like, God, like, look, man, like, I know I'm not like worthy of like forgiveness or for you to like bless me with anything, man, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I was like, I really hope that you can make something happen and, you know, bring my parts in, so that way I can, you know, get back to riding with my friends and, you know, meeting new people and everything. Because I won't lie, man, with this bike I've definitely met some like really badass people. Like, I met some beautiful women, I met some beautiful men, I met some beautiful people just in general, you know. So anyway, so then, you know, the next day I get the text from the dealership like, hey, your parts came in this morning, I'll put it in front of my tech as soon as possible, right? Boom. So then I was like, God, like, look, I know I keep asking you for stuff, but I really don't have the money to foot the bill for this repair. Like, I really don't think I do. And like I said, shout out to Kawasaki again, man, because they covered the entire fucking bill. I literally didn't pay a fucking cent, like. So, you know, that's just another way of like, you know, God showing me that he really is there. He does listen, and he does answer like the reasonable requests or the reasonable prayers. Like, I can sit here and get upset because he doesn't let me win the fucking lottery, you know what I mean? But that's not a reasonable prayer, you know, like, that's not. So when I was praying to him and I was talking to him and I was telling him everything, and I was like, God, like, you know, I could really use this or I could really use that, and he came through, you know, like he always comes through, no matter like how much shit I talk, no matter how many times like I disappoint him, like I feel like I disappoint him and everything, you know, but like he's always there for me, man. Like he really is, and I am just forever grateful for him. I am forever grateful for the people that he put in my life. You know, I got Sydney, you know, she's a Goth Milk Energy. She's on my TikTok. She was one of the very first people that I rode with, actually, to one of the bike meets. And then, you know, there's Zarzar, aka Brandon. You know, me and him work together in construction, and he's been really helpful throughout the whole process and everything too, man. Like, and then let's not forget, like, my baby brother too. Like, my baby brother is now like part of the whole motorcycle gang. Well, not the gang, but like he's part of it now. Like, he's part of the motorcycle life. Like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I can't think of a better feeling than to be riding with my brother, man. Like, it's such a different feeling. It's such an unreal feeling. Like, Hunter, if you're watching this, my boy, like, I am so proud of you. I really am. You got yourself a wonderful woman, man. Shout out to my baby sister and her boyfriend. They're having a baby. My baby sister is having a fucking baby. Like, that's so crazy. And, you know, I really am proud of her. I am happy for her. You know, she has a really strong man by her side. And I couldn't ask for a better man for her, you know what I mean? But what do you call it? But yeah, man, I mean, my family is just, I know we talk a lot of shit about each other, like to each other, like fucking around and everything like that, but I wouldn't want anybody else in my family, man. Like, I really wouldn't. Like I said, I got some badass people, you know. Shout out to my boy Donnell. He's one of my best friends. Janelle, she's my other best friend. Donnell and Janelle, you know, we've been friends for fuck, like 20 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a hot minute, and you know, I wouldn't be who I am today without the people in my life. So if y'all are listening to this, you know what I mean, like, I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. Donnell, you're one hell of a father, man. Like, I aspire to be a father like you. Shout out to my children too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love my kids. So, but yeah, man, like, I just want to tell you, just go ahead, like, chase your fucking dreams, bro. Like, you really don't know what you're capable of until you fucking do it. Like, you really don't. Like, I never thought I would get a motorcycle, honestly. Like, it was just always a dream of mine, and I always, like, felt like it was out of my reach. And then one day, you know, thanks to a badass brother of mine, I was able to get it. So there's that. Like, I just, and now, like, I really enjoy making videos, you know? I really do. I don't give a fuck if I get 0 views or 100 views or whatever. Like, I love this shit, man. Like, this is, not to be like all dramatic, but this is my fucking life. Like, I fucking love my life. You know what I mean? Like, I truly do, man. God is fucking good. Like, God has blessed me in more ways than I can even understand. You know what I mean? But shout out to God, man. You know, without God, I wouldn't be nothing. And I will say that with my whole heart.